Our nonprofit organization, Parts Per Trillion Foundation, was established in 2016 and became active under the trade name Conservation Dogs of Hawaii in 2019. Our mission is to utilize the extraordinary olfactory abilities of dogs to detect invasive species to mitigate their impact on the wildlife and ecosystems of our islands, and to detect endangered and protected species for research and conservation purposes. A little bit about our projects, both past and present. Devilweed is an invasive plant that impedes the growth of native plants and is toxic to livestock, therefore a high priority for the invasive species committees of all of the islands. Our invasive plant detection program is supported by all volunteer dog and handler teams from the community. In addition to conducting individual field surveys, our teams participated in annual group outings to get ahead of the flowering season. This past year, we were also hired by the Big Island Invasive Species Committee to assist their efforts in detecting and eradicating the pest. In 2017, CDH founder Kyoko Johnson participated in a study to determine the efficacy of detection dogs for avian botulism surveillance. Avian botulism is a type of food poisoning that can kill native water birds. Early detection of affected carcasses prevents further disease spread. The study was successful, so in 2020, CDH was hired by Hanalei National Wildlife Refuge to help establish their in-house canine program. The program is still going strong. From 2020 to 2021, we collaborated with the UH entomologists to conduct a study to determine the feasibility of dogs detecting fruit fly infections in zucchinis. The dog's accuracy was 90+%. This fruit fly affects many fruits that could be exported from Hawaii to the mainland but are currently restricted, so it's a high priority for agriculture industry. Starting 2021, we have assisted biologists in locating endangered seabird burrows on the Big Island. This helps with population estimates as well as with targeting predator control efforts in order to help protect these species, such as Hawaiian petrel and Bandram storm petrel. In 2022, we conducted a trial to assess whether dogs are effective in finding downed seabirds in cover. Seabird chicks fly out to sea for the first time in the fall season, but can get drawn to artificial lights and then fall to the ground due to exhaustion or injury. Early detection of these birds raises their chances of survival. In our September detection trial, the dog teams found 90+% of targets, and the human visual searchers found 56%. The spread of invasive species across islands is devastating to our ecosystems and economy, not to mention to our residents' well-being. This year, we'll begin training dogs to detect coqui frogs and little fire ants in inter-island cargo, such as nursery plants and construction equipment. In 2023, we also hope to establish a program that uses dogs to screen vessels and cargo for invasive ants and rodents. Detecting and preventing the transport of these pests will not only protect native seabirds and other species in the remote marine national monuments, but will also be more cost-effective than an eradication project after the establishment of these pests. Mahalo for your support. Find us online at www.conservationdogshawaii.org, on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Conservation Dogs Hawaii, on Twitter at CDH Sniffer Dogs, or on Amazon Smile.